Diamond is the biggest fucking problem in this situation. He's causing shit.
But I did say
between
that.
people that shouldn't have drama. You both need to fucking burn.
Burn him.
Diamond.
Man will leave you in the desert without water.
There's no way I would cut you off of my life without you doing shit to me. So don't fucking be an actress right now. I'm telling you, you are acting fucking movie.
Excuse me, Swanky, Jerry. You did mad?
Woo! Okay, now this episode was really revealing. Guys, very revealing. And one thing that really stood out for me was Fantana's myopia. Yeah, you see that scene where Kanye had actually set up a meeting, more like a coup, you know, for the warring parties to come trash out their differences. I'm inviting Swanky Jerry to also stand in as mediator, and Diamond had walked into the altercation, right? That was an opportunity for her to see and prove to herself if Diamond really rates her. But guys, it was so funny that regardless of everything, you know, Diamond only standing for himself. He did not defend ZARI, did not even defend Fantana. Dude was just looking out for himself. Fantana still holds grudges against ZARI and is melting. In fact, by the end of the episode, by the end of the season, she was literally, you know, eating out of Diamond's palm. And guys, I was wondering, like, wait, is it that Fantana was just playing delusional or just playing myopic, or is it that she's also playing the game like Diamond? Because in previous episodes, she had actually bragged about matching up to Diamond's energy and being a player. Oh, he has multiple baby mamas, he's, you know, sleeping with different girls. Me too, I have 4 men. So I was wondering by the end of the season that, okay, could it be that for real Fantana is not even in love with this guy? She just wants to play the game, you know, chop his money and walk away? Or could it be that she's just plain myopic? And the reconciliation between Annie and Swanky, for some weird reason, I still feel like that friendship is still as toxic as ever. Because if we're being frank about it, Annie just literally once again manipulated her way with tears all through that reconciliation session, you know, with Andile. And guys, I'm just like, you know what, those two, they're literally suitable for each other. In fact, there's a lot to talk about this episode, and it's really sad that this is the final episode of the season 2 of Young, Famous and African. But as usual, there's a lot to say, so let's get into this video. And please make sure you go ahead to share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to know what you all think about all the drama, all the events as they unfolded on this particular episode. And quick announcement, guys, tomorrow is Saturday. We're going to be having our FSWG Saturday YouTube live stream as usual, and we will be discussing the entire season 2 of Young, Famous and African. There's a lot to talk about, and I want to virtually hear your thoughts and your opinions about every single thing, about all the cast members, about all the drama, guys. In fact, make sure you come through tomorrow. All right, please come through tomorrow. It's going to be a robust conversation, okay? And officially, you are all specially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah, and I am the girl with the T. If you're new here, you're especially welcome. And if you're yet to become a part of this community, it's quite easy. Please just go ahead, do exactly what you see on your screen. And a quick reminder, guys, that the part 2 of my Gambian vlog is up on my second channel. So if you are interested in my adventures, please go ahead and click the link in the description box. All right, now quickly, let's proceed into the details of this conversation. As I said already, I was actually expecting Fantana to calm down, you know, review the situation and understand that Diamond is the enemy, not ZARI. Yes, and I totally loved Nadia's suggestion at the beginning, yes, which was a continuation of the end of episode 8, where she had actually advised them that they should actually burn Diamond because he's the one that's lying to both women, is the one, you know, miscommunicating basically. And Kanye was in support of that suggestion, hence the reason she had put together the meeting, right, for all the warring parties to meet and settle their differences. But then it was quite sad that Fantana went to that gathering prepared to draw blood, prepared to fight. And so once again, just as it had happened at the strip club, another outburst of crazy curses out at ZARI. And of course, ZARI was just classily, responding, reciprocating the energy. And guys, it made me wonder why Fantana was all riled up, all stressed out, just because of Diamond, a man that, in my frank opinion, does not even rate any woman. For him, the women around him are toy things. Yes, playthings. For his own pleasure, he uses them at his own disposal, and then he disposes them, and then he moves on to the next one. What's interesting is the fact that ZARI knows Diamond too well. She knows him, and she's very smart, because normally she should be upset. Normally she should equally be fighting Diamond, but she's very smart, knowing that, okay, I have 2 kids with this guy, and already this guy is a great dad to his kids. So if I want to continue enjoying the benefits of being baby mama to this guy, I need to show allegiance. I need to show my loyalty to this guy. I cannot be fighting my baby daddy because of this young girl that desperately wants to be a part of this complication that we have. And so guys, instead of her to scold him, instead of her to chastise him or get angry or yell or go crazy on him, she goes ahead to make peace with him, even going as far as advising him that, listen, I don't care whatever you do with these girls, anybody you even end up with, but create that boundary. And guys, obviously Diamond was literally denying everything. He even lied that it was Fantana that mentioned the whole surrogacy conversation to him. This is much later in the episode when ZARI had taken the kids to his house. And guys, I was literally exclaiming that, oh my God, that guy is a professional liar, dirty liar. And I wasn't really surprised, but I almost gagged when the final scene was where Diamond was, traveling to Paris for work and had invited Fantana to meet him at the jet park. And then what was he saying? Oh, I love hanging out with you. Even went as far as telling her that he loves her. Guys, and Fantana was feeling like a queen. She was feeling like she was on top of the moon. She was feeling fly, still pushing the blame on ZARI. Guys, listen, it made me more curious as to what exactly was going to happen in season 3. Moving on to Annie and Swanky's situation, guys. Apparently, Annie is still mad at Swanky. Like, she's still playing the victim in the whole situation. I mean, yes, they have had a one-on-one reconciliation session, but Annie did not own up to her actions. Yes, hence Swanky still not finding closure in the whole situation, and so he had kept his distance from Annie. But then she had inquired from Two-Face about the whole football situation where the guys had met, and Swanky had confronted him, asking him about why he did not show up for him or pull through for him when he was having issues with his wife. And Annie was angry. She lost it. She kept on going on and on about, oh, hey, oh, too, Baba, Swanky wants, blah, blah, blah. And I get it. I understand it. I mean, any woman will be proud to be married to one of Africa's biggest superstars, globally renowned music artist. Two-Face is a legend. He's not just a singer. He's a legend. I get it. So any woman married to him will be really proud. But guys, the way Annie was going on and on about, oh, hey, oh, too, Baba, it just made me realize that, wow, Two-Face is, in reality, Annie's trophy. No matter what Annie has achieved in this life, the fact that she's married to that man, the fact that she is Mrs. Idibia, legit Mrs. Idibia, it's like that's the biggest achievement she has gotten in this life. And guys, it made me feel sad for her. Yeah. It wasn't really all about, oh, the shenanigan of her vibrating during her confessionals that, oh, and Swanky is mad, calling Swanky names. No. It was about that pride, that defensiveness. But anyways, I still give kudos to Two-Face on how he handled that conversation with Swanky, because for me, Swanky needed someone to put him in his place, and that was just what Two-Face did. So it turned out that she had called Andile to report that situation to him, and Andile, who was already getting fed up of all this beefs and all this drama, and also looking at the fact that Annie is his very good friend, he cares about her, and really just wants her to be in a good mental space, I decided to have a private conversation with Swanky about the whole situation. And Swanky kept on reiterating that, listen, the only way I'm going to let go of all of these grudges is if Annie takes accountability for the things that she said about me on that phone call. Now, I love what Angela did, you know, trying to invest in Swanky's emotional bank by showing him emotional footages from Annie's second wedding with Two-Face, right? I mean, I totally get all of that. And it kind of worked on Swanky's emotions. But then, as Swanky rightly said, Annie needs to own up to her bullshit. And guys, just when I thought that she was gonna do exactly that, when they had actually had that mediation, or should I call it reconciliation meeting now with Andile, she was still very defensive, playing her manipulative cards, using tears, using emotional blackmail, talking about, oh, Swanky, I was going through this, I was going through that, I was angry at everybody. I'm like, girl, you're not the only one that has issues in this life. You betrayed your friend. You said a lot of nasty things about your friend on a call. Just say that, okay, yes, I own up to it and I'm really sorry, blah, blah, blah. But first, though, she first of all complained and complained and complained endlessly, you know, even going as far as arguing with Swanky. Guys, the whole thing blew up. Swanky went crazy and was saying all sorts, even revealing a lot of nasty things about the fact that, oh, Annie was having issues with everybody, with her in-laws, with her brother, with blah. And guys, I remember all of that gist. It was all over the blogs, all over the internet in Nigeria. It was very, very dirty. Annie was also responding on social media. Guys, it was dirty. And according to Annie, that whole situation had caused her to lose money, businesses, brand deals, brand endorsement deals. So she was kind of depressed, which, you know, made her say a lot of things because she felt like, oh, Swanky did not want to associate his brand with her own messed up brand. So for her, it really pained her that when she wanted both of them to organize that event, you know, hosting the cast members of the show and all of their other friends, and Swanky was telling her to hold on, that it really hurt her. Hence the reason she said all of those things that she had said on phone, you know, to whoever she was speaking with. And guys, it made sense. It made sense. I understood. But for me, at the same time, I just felt like, okay, Annie, first of all, at least own up to the fact that you said what you said. And then for Swanky, I kind of felt like, okay, fine. Swanky had a reason, you know, for wanting them to hold on to that situation. But then the damage was already done. The damage was already done. I felt like if they both claimed that they had that kind of bond, Annie should not have gone ahead to say all of those nasty things, whatever she said, to that person that she was speaking with on phone. I felt like there was room for her to have called in Swanky, for them to have a conversation, yes, so that Swanky would, you know, understand how she feels. So guys, yeah, the whole thing was just messed up. But then at the end of the day, they made up. Yes, after that whole explosive, you know, altercation that they had, they made up, they settled their differences, and kudos to Andile. Andile really did great on this one. He really put his foot down and ensured that they made peace. Yes, and yeah, they hugged it out. And guys, I'm just hoping that it stays this way, because with these cast members, you never know. Season 3 will come, and then before you know it, something else is brewing in the pot, and then you're wondering, okay, when did this beef start again? But anyways, moving on to Naked DJ and Kaylee's romantic dinner. Naked DJ really surprised me, guys. I mentioned on my previous video that the guy gives off the air of one who is bereft of emotions, one who does not really feel anything, you know, just an absolute unfeeling individual. But in this episode, you know, just so that he can fully assure Kaylee of his emotions, his affections towards her, he had set up or organized a romantic dinner. And guys, it was so beautiful. I would melt in that kind of situation. It was so beautiful. And he had gone ahead to reassure her of his love, you know, told her never ever to doubt his love for her again. And then ultimately had officially presented her with a key, asking her to move in with him officially. Now, that was not a proposal, but it was more like, you know, should I call it an official sealing of a commitment between them. Now, in as much as I loved all of that gesture of love, in as much as I felt it was highly romantic, or the height of Naked DJ's romance and PDA towards Kaylee on the show, I still felt like that was some sort of selfish move, if you know what I mean. I still feel like, dude, one, your girlfriend moving in with you is still not a guarantee that both of you are going to end up together. Yes, even marriage, to be frank with you all guys, I am not a believer that marriage is a guarantee of forever and ever between two people that claim to love each other. Yes, so I just feel like he was just being selfish. He's not ready to give Kaylee what she wants, which is marriage and kids. He's not ready to give her what she wants. So in a guise to not let her slip out of his hands because he finds comfort and peace and stability with her, he's presenting her with that key, you know, giving her a bait to move in with him. So now Kelly is going to be living in the delusion of, okay, we're living together. In a way, it's almost the same thing as us being married. The only difference is it's not official. There's no ring attached to it. Yeah, so she's gonna feel comfortable and possibly, you know, forget the idea for a bit that they are not married. But guys, the question of this video is, do you think that all of that gesture, all of that display from Naked DJ is still proof that he really wants to settle down with Kaylee or not? Anyways, guys, that's it for this particular episode. Anyways, guys, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. So please make sure you share. And I look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow during our live stream by 3 p.m. WAT. Don't miss out. All right. And that's it for this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.